Alright everyone, welcome back. We are coming back here into the mines. We just met with Hostage Teresa and okay, looks like we're jumping straight into the fight here. We're gonna try and clear out the mines here after killing this Exor if he doesn't stop kicking my ass. Jeez. Okay, die. Please, okay. Ooh, bandage myself up. Okay. What a thrilling way to start this video. At least this time we remembered to bring healing items for ourselves. Because I got a feeling that there's going to be a lot of aliens down the mine here that we're going to be killing. So, we're going to be focusing on exterminating them, I guess, and trying to get whatever goodies that are left behind, maybe some more mining equipment that we could turn into some armor or whatnot. Gonna try and get a drop on him. I don't quite think I did, but he's probably gonna teleport down here. Let's see if I can get a good quick bonk on him. Oh god, yeah. This power attack thing from the battle charge, absolutely worth it. Okay, this carbuncle's messing up my charge. Get out of here. The angry pizza, as Dr. Mans put it, is really messing up my flow there. But at least it didn't prevent me from smacking that peccary's head in, so I think we're good. Let's see what they're guarding. There's gotta be some good stuff in here. Ooh, some barrels, always good. Another fire extinguisher. More stuff here. Box. Oh, inventory's full. But yeah, so we're gonna be just gathering up a few things and then pushing further. Hopefully we can reach an end and find Dr. Frake, which Hosta was mentioning earlier. They were also mentioning a few weird things going on down here. In particular, the email contact about it. Got a sneak attack on this guy at least. Expecting him to just rush me. I'm gonna rush him first. There we go. Power attacks. So useful. I wouldn't expect most aliens or any soft-bodied creatures to really survive somebody charging at them with a pickaxe swinging hardcore. A little comparison. Look, I don't know why this crowbar is not as good as that pickaxe, but anyway. I'm gonna just be speeding up the resource gathering here and there so that way you guys aren't watching me do that, because there's not much to commentate over that. But it looks like some of that Anterverse wheat has made its way over here into manufacturing from Far Garden. Little neat trick, if you guys jump up here, you can get an early game thing. This Xanthium rice seed. It's just rice for the most part. It'll come in handy later on as we continue on into the facility. Let's see. I'm gonna try and make sure I'm not getting snuck up on, and we got a pest right around the corner waiting for us. Get out of here. Easy kill. Turning on these construction lights, I don't even know if it helps that much. Is a dude hiding underneath the stairs? Yep. Alright. What do we have up here? More lights, more barrels to grab. Always good, always good. I really highly recommend picking up a lot of barrels early on. At least if you're kind of like me and you go through like a lot of water and stuff, or you just want to hoard things. But later on we can also use it for a few other things that I'll show you guys maybe later once we get more towards the part where we're gonna maybe start doing like farming and stuff. At least if your base is not going to be near a place with a water source, I highly would recommend barrels, so that way you could get a bunch of water and lug it back to your base ahead of time. Anyway, we got a recording advance here, so let's listen.
Questioned the Exor's similarity to humanity's own morphology. I referred her to crabs. Their form has evolved independently on Earth on at least 5 separate occasions. It seemed that evolution resolves certain environmental challenges in a remarkably consistent fashion. There is, of course, another explanation for the Exor's apparent similarity to ourselves, but without the necessary data, I refuse to indulge Pendleton's penchant for unnecessary speculation. Besides, they look closer to birds, if you ask me.
So, it seems like what I'm getting is our universe here seems to have more energy or something, where like the aliens that are coming over are like evolving rapidly with us, with our world here. I know a couple of the other terminals were kind of mentioning that, but it's still kind of neat to kind of see that. I guess all these are kind of related to one another. All these past peccaries and Exors. Anyway, looks like we got to check in. Ooh, okay. That's what the heck? Okay, so we just killed like some invisible creature. That's a little spooky. And we got to check in here for the mines. Kind of like the one we saw back in Silo 3, so that's kind of cool. In case we die, we got a quick respawn point. Just speeding this up because we really don't need to see me juggle stuff around for like 2 minutes. But I want to pick up, it was like powdered crystal that thing dropped. And I really want to pick up all the stuff in these crates because I think we may be able to actually upgrade and get some better equipment once we head back to base. So we're gonna keep moving along here. We're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled out because that thing kind of came out of nowhere. It's like they have some like natural cloaking or something. Maybe. I wonder if it's like something like the spies in Watch from like TF2 where it kind of has like that little bit of an outline of them. Oh, okay, there's another. Get out of here. Dang, okay, this thing just does not want to die. Get over here. Okay. Power charge bonk for the win! I'm starting to think though, I'm pretty sure that these things are probably what was mentioned up in that terminal before we entered by the truck. Not the one with the soldiers, but the one kind of mentioning like the perforations that were happening down here. The weird things that were like causing those 2 scientists to just say that it's not safe down here in the mines. I can kind of see why. If you got like invisible creatures like, like these ones. Oh man, he survived the power attack. He survived 2? What the heck? Alright, 3. Oh, he's on the run. Get over here. Okay, maybe I can snipe him. Oh, okay, we got a second one. That's not good. Okay, they kind of keep in their distance. They're a little easier to dodge than the Exors, so if I wasn't so over encumbered, this would be a lot easier of a fight. I need my stamina. Come on, get back here. Coward. Ow! Alright, that's one. That's one. Ooh, okay, they actually, I forgot. Apocalypse mode. It hurts really bad. Everything really hurts. Come on. Okay, pickaxe has been reliable. Come on, get over here. Oh my god, I missed. Get back here, please. I'll just take your friend's body. Okay, come on. Come on. I can't see anything anymore. Oh, he's just gonna stand there. Alright, just take it, dude. Sweet. Alright, now that hopefully that's the last one for now. But let's finish up cleaning up this place a little bit. I'll just start speeding things up for you guys again. Alright, so I am gonna try and find a way to get up into that locked gate that was in that upper floor. Looks like got a vent that we could climb into.
Could use a short nap.
My dude's getting really tired. I have to put down the cot and take a nap. I think inside that vent should lead us maybe up into that gated area. We can see what kind of goodies it's hiding from us. Alright. I can't jump up. Maybe from the hood of the car. If I remember to jump while I jump from the car. There we go. It's kind of dark in here, which is spooky, and what do you know, flashlight. Too bad I already made one. And I'm pretty sure the two flashlights kind of have like the same, like, strength, I want to say. Yeah, okay, so we got 2 more boxes here, which is sick. I'm out of juice on my mallet, so it's not lighting things on fire, but that's okay. Alright, let's keep pushing through. Get through the night here momentarily. Probably come back to this place a little later, but for now, we're just gonna keep moving. Okay, there's weird slime piles on the floor. Ooh. Okay, some like worm thing. Oh, pretty easy to kill. I'm kind of curious. I don't know, I think we'll probably come back to see that later. This seems like a little too much to handle, but let's try and get these guys taken out real quick. Well, we got the time. Ooh, nice. 1 shot on the peccary. Get rid of the angry pizza on the floor so that way we don't get grabbed when we try to get this XOR. Ooh, okay. That took off my mustache hair. Alright, come on, dude. Easy kill. See, as soon as you get that, like, power bash, or combat bash, whatever it's called, it just really ups your melee game. As long as you got the stamina to, like, sprint and, like, enough room to get it going. Got another carbuncle here. I'll just introduce him to my foot. Then we already got a military backpack. There's a cool little zip line that leads backwards, but we kind of don't need that right now. We'll just hurry up and bring the cart up with us as we keep pushing forward here. Don't need that extra welding mask either, but there's something up there for us to explore, and then looks like the mines are coming out the door there. That thing is missing a tram station override, which we don't know how to make yet, but at least... Oh look, there's the excavator that killed that XOR, so at least we can open this door back up, which is nice. And then I think we're just gonna head back to the base for now. For now, we'll just go back and try and get some upgrades going for ourselves. Hopefully we can get a little better equipped and maybe deal with whatever slug things are in the mine area there. I'm not sure, but it seemed pretty dangerous and I don't want to overdo it, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's actually kind of funny. The speed up sounded like a teddy bear noise from smacking that rat. But yeah. So after we store stuff, I'm actually gonna show you guys what we're gonna upgrade here. That way you can kind of see what we're doing and don't have to just slow down the video at any point. So yeah. I think maybe actually telling you guys what plans are for the upgrades would be more useful, especially as we get further along in this game, we definitely will have more options for our combat. But armor and stuff's kind of still playing forward. So here we're gonna make some forge greaves, if I can remember the recipe, which apparently I am really struggling with. And I think this crowbar 2.0, if I'm looking at it, 75 damage is definitely a lot more than the pickaxe, so we definitely want that. We'll learn how to make this air compressor. Hopefully we'll have some use for that or something at some point. But yeah, this crowbar is definitely gonna outpace my pickaxe for sure. And I'm kind of low-key debating if we want to keep up with this crossbow or not, because we got this grinder, which maybe would be cool. Peccary club's not even good, but you know what? Maybe we could take this pipe pistol out for a spin. We got plenty of materials to craft it, so, and I'm not too much of a fan of using up my regular ammo if my accuracy is already kind of, you know, pretty gross. Plus this, it's pretty cheap for the ammo here. After all, 9mm doesn't grow on trees, and I don't want to keep having to kill soldiers for it necessarily. I kind of would rather stockpile it up and use it for something maybe a bit more appropriate to fight. So, and the, you know, paper and metal for what is essentially like a flintlock pistol is probably not bad. So yeah. Alright, so I think now that we've gotten a little bit of an upgrade, let's just head back to manufacturing here and head back towards those mines. That way we can start clearing it out and hopefully find Frake so we can see what she wants to do to get us out of here. We're gonna go ahead and take out these guys here at the garage. If I remembered to reload my pistol. Didn't really get a chance to test it out here, but we can maybe see how well this crowbar works. Bam! Okay, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty solid. Get my inner Gordon Freeman going. And maybe, yeah, let's take this forklift over. We can probably get good use out of it now. Well, I think, though, we're running out of time, so we're gonna probably be calling it with this week's video. But be sure to tune in next week as we move even deeper in and see what is going on behind all this crazy stuff here. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!